This time on Highway Thru Hell, come on and roll over into a river. Gotta get you out of here. Leaves a woman clinging to light clocks, sticking here going Alberta, a 48-ton job way. Other way, turns into a nightmare for Adam's crew watch hayin' on the frozen highway. A careless mistake, go-go who threatens Brandon's future, mean heavy rescue on the highway through hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster, because closure is not an option. So how's the coke tonight, boys? Some calm back up on the summit on British Columbia's Coquihalla Highway. Cold air is sweeping in from the north, ice up here that won't slow down. Water on the road has turned to ice. I can feel my tires moving all over the place. That's recipe for disaster. 5 trucks spread 40 tons of salt and sand, but it's not enough. There was some kind of an incident there right at just after 900 p.m. Jamie Davis Chevy rescue rolls out, swip the other new hire Ho. Winnie's out the door first. Jamie's coming up behind me at the rotator, so we'll see what's there when we get there. How last Thursday, Ho crashed heading to his first big call. Yeah, there's damage forcing Jim to pull the rotator out to rescue one of his own. I'll turn around. We'll get you out of here. Okay, less than a week into the season. Jamie is already down 1 truck, blew the bolt right out of the reser body. Look at this, and if things don't improve, he'll also be down driver. You need a guy who can goon a truck and turn some dollars and bring some revenue in how he has to get on the game. The old home's record might be a write-offs. So how is now driving an old international tandem pulled back from Jamie's new Alberta operation? We should be rolling up on it fairly quickly. Here the smasher is down to 1 lane after 2 trucks dangled up while descending the Coke's steepest hill, 63,000 kilograms of lumber here coming down a hill 7-cent grade. And the roads are not the best shape. Both trucks were fully loaded. Trains one's lipped on the frozen hill and sides wiped the other truck. Somehow their lumber loads didn't spill. We're in a bad situation. We're in a downhill curve. We want to get off the road as quickly as possible. When I saw the first one, I recognized the name on the door. And then when I passed the second, I started laughing to myself because they're both from the same company. We gun tire rim toolbox. All his dage just snapped off. It got squeezed into an area that's too small. Give me 5-10 minutes. For now, police have the smashers load to a crawl. Jamie's on his way up for the second one. So he'll be sure L behind me, all right. Okay, co. Peace want the road open. There's no time to sit around and shoot and get it up, get it gone 200 mem down the hill. Jamie rolls upon the second lumber truck. Would they hit each other? Oh, unbelievable. It's like they went into each other going downhill. The first thing I do when I get to a scene is I'm looking at that truck and hoping like hella there's a tow pin on the front. Rigging to a tow pin makes for a quick or two, but this truck doesn't have one. So Jamie has to spend extra time on a chain lift. What we've got to do with this is pewted around the front taxley on both sides, so up the road. Efron tend of hose reckus mangled. He's having trouble finding anywhere to rick up. Nothing's bolted together anymore. Means you can't grab it by the axle when you knock the axle out of it, and it changes the leaf spring geometry and everything. Its tires are flat, wheels are pointing in opposite directions. So it's got a big steel bumper on it trite. It's real tall, sits real out to the ground. Its broken axle could spell disaster going downhill. You hit the brakes, it keeps sliding, 'cause it's not pinned in place. If Ho can't come up with a plan, he'll have to call a low bit delay. Neath the jobby an hour, a 30 km away, Jim's stepson Brandon is on his way to the wreck. Just got a call from Jamie. And I'm just the adding out now. Keep going. He's been training in the hopes of joining Jamie's Alberta crew. I got it. But when Brandon wrapped his truck around a pole, doesn't that show you how quickly your life can change in a minute? Jamie had second thoughts. You don't feel comfortable. I can send you in that environment. But it gave Brandon another chance. Patrolling in the new quick response truck is behind these semis right here. Okay, this first stint, fo. Rhyme out there went really well. Finally found something. I'm happy. Brandon is quickly earning a place in the family. Business but night. He's feeling the strain been working a ton lately. I've just nonstop work every single day. Age probably like 3 years in the past week. I think 200 kilometer northeast. He looks like they got a lot of snow down here. Heavy Rescue's Alberta crew has also been going nonstop anywhere from dump trucks to vac trucks to freight trucks. It was just a variety of everything. We have our port of semi-trailer, the ditch completely off the road. It's on Highway 63, one of the 2 main routes to the oil patch. Let's get this on the go. It's 40 and sight flagger. Kevin Ritchie has already secured the scene. I got on my lawn, John's on my jeans, on my coveralls, on my winter pants, on I feel like Pillsbury Doughboy. Me when Adam Gazzola arrives, she finds a heavy lift crane 20 off the road wedged deep in the snow. Heavy pull of 40th a low bed disburied up to its axles. Sits a lot of weight there. The crane has to be in the oil fields building pipeline. First thing in the morning, can't hold customers up, you gotta get there out of the ditch. Now my eyes are freezing shut. The wind, the blowing snow, all combined to G. There, it just makes your eyelashes turn white, man, versus the elements. Bitter cold and big recoveries that dwarf most loads in BC have pushed Adam's team to the limit. We're on freewheels since leaving BC. A dam's been promoted to manager, put in charge of building heavy rescue north. I'm every good heavy recovery guy. I know what I'm doing. I can get the job done, but babysitting employees and making sure they're doing the job, it's stressful. Adam inherited Colin Lanacity tour, who Jimmy sent out as part of the first wave into the north in the city. It's a little bit different, the air more or less short, quick little to everybody clear. Adam's new apprentice has rigged 2 lines to the front of the truck. Should we good? Ye oh boy, the bitter cold has turned the asphalt rock hard, calling spades can't digin, no to make matters worse. The trailer is cemented into the ice and snow. It's like taking a suction cups and you stick it on the wall. And it's hard to pull off. My theory is you gotta lift up on end really good. To break that suction, you have to run their serrate. That's why you're gonna give you all this here, so you go like the. Isherate's a steep learning curve, and with traffic backing up, there's probably about 45 and 5 trucks sitting there, waiting already. You got it. Colin is running out of time. Let's get thee off the highway back in BC. Con the coke, nothing's bolted together anymore. House trying to recover a lumber truck, but it can't lift from the broken axle. Instead of using a fork, you use each chain to sling. It makes sure you attach yourself to something that's sturdy, not going to break off. Gives meth a hook. Indeed, the front of that truck was pretty mangled, so whatever I had to hook onto, I had to make sure it wasn't going to rip off. Loving it. What the after 20 minutes of careful rigging, he's ready to give it a try. Didn't fall off. If it count out as a win, it's on the hook, but it still needs to hold together for the ride down the smasher. Okay, I'm going to try it. Okay, it feels like it's rolling. The frame holds 140,000 pounds of lumber, can now head to the yard. It's all about being the steady Edie and come up with a plan and make the plan work. Fight your way through it down the highway. Jamie is still working to get this rig in the hook, so this bumper is going to crumple up little higher. Yeah, now we'll just see if the air's up with hose truck. Cleared traffic on the smasher. Picks up speed. We're on a curve here. Trucks can't stop on the ice right now. The main thing is just get it off the highway. Brandon finally arrives on the scene to help with traffic control. Oh, there's Brandon driving in there. Pretty hot right middle of the ice-covered highway. What is he doing? Brandon pulls a turn. Brandon go. I'm Brandon. Stick around for more Highway Thru Hell Reloaded in BC. An early storm has brought snow, rain, and alla Yarif ice to the coated. That's to be by jams trying to clear a loaded lumber truck from one of the most hazardous spots on the highway. We're on a curve here. Trucks can't stop on the ice. Brandon arrives to help get out of here, but pulls a danger U-turn. Tell him to go. I watch him turn around on the live lane. There's traffic barreling down. Hey, I yelling at them. I don't want them getting killed in this highway. He cannot do this. Hey, Bannon, back up and get right over tight over here. You're going to get hit by a semi-ant. That was bad move. Wow, that's crazy, man. Just unbelievable. You going to get out of the truck? Or what are you going to do? So what did you turn around for them? How about stop with the lip? How about what? How about stop with the lip? I'm not lipping you. You've been lipping me ever since I got it. It was dangerous. There's noon behind me. I know you don't ever. There's this one vehicle that's just passed. Like, I don't want to argue with you, Holy Lord. He doesn't grasp the concept of the danger, yet I'm not yelling at them because I'm mad at them. I'm yelling at them because I'm just so scared of what's going on. I know the potential danger to this. I know that this semi-bar, elling around a corner, with 150,000 of lumber on the back is not going to stop. It's going to take him out. And, we're going to wind up with a fatality here. What an excuse for by you all well. You know what the problem is? He's just young and he doesn't understand it. That doesn't understand the danger if you're here, right? That was a total rookie mover, right? Wow, that really scared me. Like I have pins and needles. We got to get off the highway, all the tools, and 40 minutes after heavy rescue arrived on the scene. Roads open, all right? Yeah, row. Ads open, the last B train is on the move. But it doesn't feel like a victory. Brandon doesn't get it. Ed, it's real. This is what goes on every day out there. With people working have to be afraid. Learn to be afraid. Does anyone know how long the highway will be closed for in northern Alberta? Highway 63 has been shut down for nearly an hour. Welcome to Siberia. Boys gotta work the truck. New hire Colin, struggling to pull a 100,000 payload out of the ditch. I'm trying to pull up, trying to get there. Sir to bite into the ground, and hit doesn't traffic is now. Now backed up for 5 km. If I look at the man, I see that he's not doing it. I'm going to take over and do it myself. So Adam repositions the wrecker in a straight line with the Rio pin. I give her gas. Now is ends Colin to put the truck into gear to help with the pull-on to break the truck free. Adam lifts the rig to release it from the suction of its the bike. She's in the pretty good ather. We got. That's a good sign with the suction broken. Come on, baby. Let's go. It's time to pulley. Yeah, buddy, gotta stay. War gotta stay, yeehaw. I think we got us some fish, boys. I am a little bit concerned with colonies just kind of hold the lever on, and if it doesn't come out, then he's kind of buggered, like, I don't know, I'm a little bit worried about him, so I'm an obla guy, and I make the right decision that needs to be made. I don't have to even kang sit, but guys like him, they're looking for somebody to tell them what to do. If you can't make that decision, let's go. We'll work for somebody else. We're paying for the rent for this one back in BC. What's the holdup here? West an hour west of Hope, one of the dump trucks pulled out of the merch car. All quiring answers, a call out on. Highway 1 dump truck versus a car of some kind got my son heading out with a single auction. See what the auction is when we get there, like Jamie Alice, teaching the family biz to the next generation first real MBA with my dad jet the road clear. Yan get the straight movement is my biggest worry. 17-year-old son Carrie is straining on a 1973 single axle acquiring family. Air loop he operated this one, because my age here where today with me behind the wheel, my kid gets right on the edge of a seat, call sure going on he wants to be the guy doing it. These guys are going the wrong way. A dump truck sides wiped a car now. The country's main east-west artery is slowing to a crawly, are responsible to merge into this lane. They feely both drivers are fine, but their vehicles weren't so lucky. How you doing? How are you? Very good today. Doesn't take long on that Trans-Canada to get a mile of traffic lined up. All to Kess the dump truck is the trailer loaded. Yeah, hand Carrie will tackle the car. Carrie squeezes the broken rim to the wheel left, and if I you go in the middle. Okay? You're good. He's my guy. Prince of the collar right there, right? There, he's the king. Carrick's up his first win for the family business. It's confidence builder. I'm having my dad there go home, think about what I need to do to make my towing better next time. Yeah, he does all right. And the camera is distracting, and that's, I think, understandable. That's for sure. It's hard to work with the camera in your face. Put the camera on your TV editors and you guys for a while. See how you handle it. Car's made it back to the yard proud that he's hooked his first tow with a truck to. Hat's been part of the family for 3 generations. My grandpad rode him for many years, parked it, my dad restored it, and a hand then he drove it. Now I'm beginning to drive it. Al's weekend tire shop is now open across the yard. Al has to swap out a tire on his wrecker. All the tools required are powered by an onboard compressor, an essential piece of gear. When you blow a tire on the coke, well, they mill miles from nowhere, and you got to be able to carry. You need to carry it. I carry everything in Jamie's rescue truck. Is in this Al changes all 14 tires on his record ever. Why seasonate a cost that can hit $155,000? Doing it himself also saves time, and I don't have to wait around for a tire shop repair. Sometimes you go into a drive-in tire shop service, you're there 4 or 5 hours.